Hey everyone, we are live from my backyard where I am smoking these meat like a brisket. I'm making meat now. Someone asked me, do I smoke meat?
Oh, hello there. I didn't see you. Don't don't mind me. Just smoking these meats. Alright, that's enough of that before I get copywritten. Let's just throw that on mute. Alrighty. Turn around. Hello, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, man, machine, everything in between, to another reaction video, because this is what my channel is now. Hello, this is what you made me. This is the monster I have become. Are you proud of yourselves? Anyways, today is the MetaQuest showcase. MetaQuest? Metaverse? Meta showcase? Whatever the fuck. It doesn't matter. Who gives a damn? You know, I still don't think the name Metaverse will ever catch on, you know, outside of corporate bullshit, you know, in terms of actual usability. But anyways, today it's going to be a big MetaQuest showcase, something for VR, something that, you know, we needed something a little bit more for VR, especially after the PlayStation State of Play that just happened. You know, they did a little bit of PlayStation VR 2 stuff, but at the end of the day, it's just, they didn't do that much. And, you know, it doesn't seem like PlayStation VR 2 is going to be a big priority for them. So, today, I am actually pretty excited. I usually don't really look into these VR showcases that much, mainly because most of the time it's just a bunch of, like, whatever little fun indie games here and there that are kind of just one note. But you know, since we're in a fun time, by the way, I just realized I left my air conditioner on. It's probably very loud right now. Don't worry, before when the showcase starts, I'll turn it off so you don't hear it in the background. But anyways, for now, I'm pretty sure fuck, I lost my train of thought. What I wanted to say was that the reason I'm really interested in this showcase is mainly because not only that we're gonna get, you know, a meta showcase for some things that probably should be shown off. One of the big things that a lot of people are expecting is Grand Theft Auto San Andreas for VR, a VR port of that. Apparently, you know, that's been announced like a long time ago, but we never heard anything about it. And then, like, I believe there might be something for, like, what is that game called? Asgard or something? I think that's getting a sequel, and maybe some other things, maybe something for Dune, I don't know. VR games are very niche. But yeah, so there's that. There's the, what you call it? The Quest 3, Meta Quest 3 or whatever, Oculus Quest 3, whatever you want to call it. That's supposed to be getting shown off, maybe not today, but sometime soon, sometime in the summer. Within the week, I believe on June 6th or 5th, Apple is going to be having their keynote stuff, and they're probably going to be unveiling their VR headset. There's also another open source VR headset that's in production right now, I believe. I forgot the name of it, but I'll probably put it on the screen somewhere. Probably on the laptop, where we're smoking the meats. You know, and then of course everyone still wants to know what the hell's going on with Project Deckard, you know, which is the Valve Index 2. You know, if that's anything that'll happen this year. So this year is pretty good for VR in terms of, like, just headsets in general. You know, we're getting a lot of variety, so that's good. So yeah, that's probably the main reason why I'm kind of excited and actually paying attention to the Meta Showcase. And I'm going to be looking at the Apple stuff later too. I'm not sure if I'll do a video for that or not. Maybe, but I highly doubt, you know, there'll be anything too crazy, because I'm not that crazy about phones, and honestly, Apple products are just a name brand rather than, like, an actual good product. Yeah, I know. Say whatever you want, but let's face it, there's a reason why no one's out here using Macs that much, you know? But yeah, as for like predictions and stuff, you know, I already said, like, the Grand Theft Auto stuff, maybe we'll see that. You know, that's a high likelihood, but in my honest opinion, I honestly don't think we'll see it. I think that project might have just been canceled on the low, you know, pretty hush-hush, just don't talk about it. I think there's a probability that we might see something with, like, Marvel, right? something that's kind of like an Iron Man VR. I know that was like a PlayStation deal, but let's be honest, no one's really going to play that on PSVR 1. I'm pretty sure it's not even getting ported over to PSVR 2, and if it is, then please correct me. But the Quest version, the standalone Quest version, is just phenomenal, and it's the best way to play that game, honestly, and that game is really good. It being on PlayStation VR 1 was just a shit show, because using 10-year-old hardware, PlayStation Eye, and Move controllers to do all the movement that they want you to do in that game is just not good. We'll probably see like a bunch of first-person shooter things, because I mean, that's a pretty easy thing to do in VR. Honestly, I really don't know. We'll probably see some noticeable IPs, maybe like 1, 2, or 3 of them. Not too much, but again, something like a Marvel or Dune or Grand Theft Auto or whatever. I'm not really like expecting any big bombshells to be dropped here. Maybe some type of interactive mystery game, because that's a pretty good genre in VR as well. And then I would really like a life sim game, kind of like like Harvest Moon or Rune Factory, mostly Rune Factory. I would love a VR version of Rune Factory or any type of thing. No, not Stardew Valley. I'm sorry, that game's just not as good as Rune Factory. If if you're someone who's gonna tell me that, what about Stardew? Nuh-uh, go play Rune Factory. That game's been around, that series been around for years. My dog is currently running around me as I'm speaking, by the way. What are you doing? Hello? What are you doing? You trying to smoke these meats? I just gave my dog like a bunch of fish and chicken too, so he should be fine, but he's just jumping around like a fucking jelly bean. I don't know what he's doing. Go sit. Stop it. Stop. Anyways, we got a couple minutes to go until the actual showcase starts, so I'm gonna just, do a little preparation on my side, hopefully get the audio right, hopefully, and and I'll cut away to when the showcase starts, and for once I can actually catch these things live. So yeah, let's do it. I'll see you guys in a bit. I'm gonna start smoking these damn meats again. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I'm gonna full screen my my camera so that you guys don't have to see the garbage that's in the YouTube chat, live chat, because it is just filled with a bunch of fucking children or mentally immature people just saying the dumbest shit. Like always, like every showcase, someone's always gonna yell something like Zuckerberg pedo simulator or fucking, or something about Apple, or fucking, or like someone screaming how much they love tentacle porn or something. I don't know. It's weird. It's weird every time. Like, it happens for like PlayStation and Xbox and Nintendo and like pretty much every fucking every announcement ever. It's gonna happen for iPhone as well. iPhone. Did I just really call them that? It's gonna happen for Apple's showcase as well. It always happens, right? So just to save you from that, supposedly we're going live in Really? Did my dog just get up to interrupt me? Hey, you. Don't you start your bullshit again. You sit. I don't want to hear any yipping out of you. My dog's been acting like an asshole for like the past 20 minutes. I don't know what's wrong with him. I fed him. He went outside. I gave him a bunch of pets and loving this morning when I got home from work, right? But for some reason, he just decided to just be an asshole for like the past 10 minutes. I don't know. He keeps like getting up and doing everything else. You better stay seated, young man. I'll deal with you. I'll deal with you after the showcase. I'll body slam you all the way to heaven. But yeah, we're going live in like 3 minutes. Apparently, the showcase is going live. I mean, it said that earlier, and then they rolled it back for like 30 minutes. So I don't know what the fuck happened. I guess they're just making sure that their stuff works. We're gonna have Smoking Meats back here by Schmo Yoho, fucking going in the background, and look at that Zuckerberg passing us. Right? But yeah, I don't think this showcase will be that long. 40 minutes the most, but probably more like 28. I really hope it's not 40 minutes because I just turned my air conditioner off and it is hot in here, right? Also, I don't have my full body on, so there's like a mirror in front of me and I'm just seeing my character fucking standing still with his arms out like a fucking weirdo. Oh yeah, no special avatar this time. I was thinking about doing something with like Marky Boy, but you know, at the end of the day, I was like, no, that's too much work. So instead, to make up for that, that's why we got Schmoke and Meats back here. Schmoke and Schmeats. Just put a SH in front of everything. Put a SHH in front of everything. It makes it more funnier. Makes it schmunnier. I'm a comedian. A Shermedian. Alright, come on. 2 minutes. This is the longest fucking 2 minutes I ever had in my goddamn life. I'll probably just cut it. They're live now.
Long have I guarded this peaceful kingdom.
What is this, Lucky Tail?
Barrier between darkness and light. But invaders from another world threaten to take.
I'm just gonna move my my earbuds up. My earbuds? My you know, my headphones.
I won't let them.
That's adorable. In the most fucked up way. Oh my god. You can roast them. Okay. Alright, you're like a demon protecting your hellscape from the fuzzy cute demons. Demons from the fuzzy cute muffin looking creatures. Cupcake creatures. Multiplayer battles. Alright. Okay, it looks pretty fun. Like a nice fun distraction. A lot of platforming too. It seems like a lot of high-speed movements, boss battles. Okay. It's like a more cute version of Gorn, pretty much, with like more, you know, with actual like level designs. No more rainbows. Okay. I heard that name before. Was this in development already? Little Cities. Another city sim game. You know, we got plenty of those. Plenty of those. Let me just do myself a favor. Check the audio real quick. Time to do the crouch. Okay, yeah, the audio should be fine. Audio's gonna be, yeah, it's gonna be fine. I'm not really a big fan of like, I did say I want like simulation game. I want it more like a farming sim, honestly, because that's more like, you know, that's more hands-on, I guess, right? A city sim is like you built the places and then you just watch your city do stuff. I mean, they're, you know, and meet our little citizens. I guess it's cool. I mean, I do like The Sims as well, so The Sims is pretty cool. So, you know, it's, I don't know. For some reason, it just doesn't feel as good to me in VR. It probably is way better in VR, honestly. I can't tell if this is a game announcement or an update. I think it might be an update. Yeah, it's a sandbox update. Okay, the game already exists, so it's an update coming out this month. All right, DLC available. A sweary game? Ooh. Okay. Wait, hold up. We got sweary now. The Death Game. Oh. Welcome to Danganronpa VR. Finally. God, imagine if Spike Chunsoft. Is it Spike Chunsoft that makes Danganronpa? Which or is it NIS? Dude, imagine if they did just straight up go like, we finally made Danganronpa VR, here it is. I mean, this is Danganronpa VR, basically. Which, I mean, thank you. Because that PlayStation VR demo that they did years ago still haunts me. Because I want it so bad. Grim Reaper, Lord of Death. So is the Death Game like... Game is still in development as well. It says it right there in the corner. So is it like a card game or something, or are you doing trials? Death Game Hotel, and there's probably gonna be, it's probably gonna be like, Oculus is publishing it. What? Okay, Oculus is publishing it, but it's coming to Quest. Oh, I will definitely buy that. Okay, we have a space sim. Not my cup of tea, really. Like, it's if you're doing a space game, I want something like not exactly like Mass Effect, but in terms of like focusing on the characters and doing stupid space shit rather than, you know, running a spaceship. Unless it's like first person or something, I think that would be better. But like, you know, a top-down tactical space thing's not really my thing. Ghost Signal though, it'll be a nice thing for people who enjoy that. Walkabout mini golf, that will be fun in multiplayer. Also, there's a countdown timer, so I guess that's how long the showcase is gonna be. About like 10 minutes. Okay. Oh, isn't Walkabout? Oh, this is just an update, right? Walkabout Mini Golf already exists. Pocket Edition coming to iOS this summer. Crossplay with MetaQuest. Okay, that's cool. Okay, so it's an update. Most of these games I don't have on my Quest, and if I do have them, I haven't played them. Like, I have the Alien High School game, or whatever the fuck it's called. Like, I've had that for like months, and I haven't had a chance to play that. Onward, it says it's captured on PC. PvP co-op, yeah, okay, you know. More like Pavlov, Fire Squad type. What is it called? Fire Team? Fire Squad? Crossfire? Whatever. You know, tactical first-person shooters. Also, the timer disappeared, by the way. So I'm confused now. We had a timer in the corner that had like 6 minutes on it, but it's gone now, so I don't know. I don't know what it was for. I mean, yeah, it's a first-person shooter. I mean, there's nothing else to really say about it. I want to make it very clear, though. I am smiling right now. My cheeks kind of hurt. I'm not a smiler.
Welcome to my arena of...
Oh, so there we go. The timer's back now.
In here, no one plays nuns. Two sides enter, but only one side can survive.
I want to say this is something for Demio, but it's probably not. Oh, it is something for Demio. I'm looking at it. I'm like, because I remember seeing the logo. I'm like, is that the company that made Demio? Yeah. I played a little bit of Demio, but it really kind of sucked. Not the game itself. It's just that I played it for a little bit. I was like, I'm gonna play with people online, and my experience with it was that I got into one match and some dude disconnected or whatever, and then like it disconnected during his turn, so like the game just quit, and then I started another one, and then I got put in a match with like one dude that was high off his fucking mind and another guy that was like constantly falling asleep. So it would go over to one of their turns, and then I'm sitting there for 10 minutes doing nothing, just staring at them, but I didn't want to be rude and go, come on, motherfucker, take your damn turn, right? So, if I ever play Demio again, it's basically going to be by myself.
You are a special one.
Ooh.
Able to experience time a bit more
Oh, this is that,
flexible.
wasn't this game on, is it finally like a full game now? Or was it like, wasn't this game on what was it called? Quest Labs? Meta Lab? App Lab? Something like that? Yeah, you clone yourself and then, yeah, it's like a puzzle, kind of a puzzle combat game.
You were created
I forgot the name of it. There's like another game that's kind of like this too, called like Clockwork something. I don't remember really. It looks interesting. I mean, it looks really interesting. Maybe I'll give it a try one day, but as of right now, it's not really for me. I want something a little bit more focused, right? We Are One, that's what it's called. Okay. Yeah, it's out now. It's a full game now. Okay. That's cool. Wait, is it visceral cleanup? I've been asking for this in VR for fucking years. I'm surprised that it took them this long to do it. Oh, it's Power Wash Simulator. Okay, and you know, I actually do want to try that. I haven't played Power Wash Simulator mainly because I'm like I never want to play that game with a mouse and keyboard or a controller. So if you put it in VR, I'll give it a try. You know what? I'll give it a try. Coming out later this year. Wishlist it. Okay. I'm still surprised Visceral Cleanup isn't on it, but whatever. What is this countdown for? Are they showing the Quest 3? Is that what it's for? I'm not... By the way, I don't have the chat up. Had a bit of a hiccup there. I don't have the YouTube chat up, so... Anybody saying something stupid and annoying... it's probably bypassing me. Don't tell me you're really gonna sit down and make me watch a countdown. Are we really about to do this? Are we really doing a countdown in the middle of a showcase? Guys. What the fuck? This is pre-recorded. Why is there a count? What is this? An intermission? Is that what this is? Okay, well, intermission, I guess I can talk about what we saw already, and I'm gonna be honest, I forgot half of it already. What we got? Demio, Power Wash, Little Sin City. What was the first thing they showed off? No More Rainbows? They showed more than 4 games, right? I'm not crazy. They showed another game, didn't they? They showed like 5 games, or 6. Whatever the other 2 are, I completely forgot. I honestly, they just showed like... Oh yeah, We Are One. We Are One's a full game. Again, I'm not expecting anything to blow me. Oh yeah, the sweary game. How the fuck did I forget about that already? See, that's the thing. I was about to say, all the games you're about to see today, for the first time, slated to launch within the next year. Okay, there's always a risk of games slipping due to the very challenged development. If the game's ass, don't blame us. Here's our preemptive apology letter so we don't look like Gollum in fucking Star Wars. Great, thank you. Let's move on now. Yeah, but MetaQuest, by the way, is for ages 13 and up. So, parents, if you're watching this, pay attention. You don't want to blind your child. Okay, so I guess all these games we're about to see are slated for next year. It's probably, you know, it's probably for the best to say that, especially if they do show Grand Theft Auto, so people will shut the fuck up. Also, if everything we're seeing right now is for next year, they might show the MetaQuest 3. Alright guys, come on.
Welcome everyone.
Hi.
Third annual MetaQuest Gaming Showcase.
Oh my god, this is a 3rd annual thing. I forgot that they did this last year. Oh fuck.
This morning, Mark Zuckerberg shared that our MetaQuest 3, our next-gen VR headset, is launching later this year. MetaQuest 3 is our follow-up to MetaQuest 2 and will feature advanced tech that opens up new possibilities in both VR.
I mean, I did hear about the hands-on stuff that happened last week.
With Quest 2's entire library.
Okay.
Over 500
Backwards compatibility, that's great.
Later in the
So you don't
show,
have to
we'll
worry about
explore
them
Oculus
making the
Rift's
MetaQuest
biggest
2
and most
doing
immersive
the
game
MetaQuest 2 the way they
ever.
did the
Gameplay deep
the
dive.
MetaQuest 1.
A
Why am I
game
calling the
that will
MetaQuest?
take
Let me stop
advantage
that.
of MetaQuest 3's
Oculus
cutting-edge
Quest.
hardware. We have way more to share when MetaQuest 3 releases.
Stop calling it
including
Meta.
specs,
Fuck it, you're
more
getting it in
apps
my
and
brain.
experiences,
I can't let it
and a
catch
full
on.
slate of groundbreaking MR content. These are all stepping stones toward our
MR
long-term
content?
vision of
What?
building the metaverse. But for today's showcase,
Stop saying metaverse.
it's
Stop
all
saying
about
it.
VR games. Every title you see today will be playable on both MetaQuest 2 and 3, and is currently set to launch in the next 12 months.
Okay.
So let's get started.
So it works also on Quest 2 and Quest 3. You don't have to worry about them canceling support for it. Okay. Just Dance? Oh shit, yeah, Samba de Amigo. I forgot that that got announced earlier this year. Yeah. Samba de Amigo is making a comeback. Didn't they do this with Space Channel 5 as well? Isn't there a Space Channel 5 VR game on PlayStation VR, I think? Sega's fucking coming in, bringing back some of their rhythm games. Where's Sonic? Get Sonic in there. You know what? I can go for a Samba de Amigo game. When no one's looking, when no one's home, I can be fucking busting moves. I love you, Samba de Amigo. You're great. Oculus published from Meta.
Samba de Amigo in VR. I cannot be more excited because music is such an important part of
I
my
cannot
life.
be more
I was a
excited. I don't even know what a
professional
fuck a
musician
Samba de
here.
Amigo
And at Meta,
is. He's a monkey?
I've gotten to work with the talented teams behind a bunch of other rhythm games. Playing Samba de Amigo in VR feels like it's always belonged here. And I can't wait to see everyone shaking their maracas when Sega brings the game.
She's gonna
to
do
the
that
store this
fucking,
fall.
like, talk
Back
down
in
to you
February,
shit that I
Shell
hate
Games
that the
revealed
Minecraft lady
I
does on
Expect You to Die
Xbox.
3, Hog in the Machine.
Where she's like, welcome to
Today, I can
Minecraft
confirm that this third helping
on
of
the
Sly Hiking
Microsoft HoloLens.
is coming to
We're
the Minecraft
adding these
store
things
this
called
year.
add-ons
Hopefully you're
in the
still sleeping on the
Microsoft
because
Minecraft
this
store.
threequel will send agents on their most challenging mission yet. Confront more
Oh,
villains.
she talking about
More perilous
I Expect You to Die 3?
and expect to die a few more times.
Yeah, okay. What the fuck ever happened to the AR I Expect You to Die? They were doing an augmented reality version of that game, like I Expect You to Die at Home or some dumb shit. I guess that came out and just didn't sell well or something. But hey man, I'm excited for I Expect You to Die 3. Mainly because I did 2 playthroughs of it on my channel. You can check it out now if you want. Full playthroughs of 1 and 2. You'll enjoy it. You'll enjoy how stupid yet smart I am.
Once you're dead, everyone will see just how superior my robots are to human agents.
Hey, you found some nickel. Do it again and you'll have 10 cents.
Every time we encounter Agent
I
Phoenix,
hope
we
that
get stronger.
when they do I Expect You to Die 3, that it's longer than 2 was, and that it has more complexity that the puzzles in 1 had. Because 2 was easier. 2 was shorter and easier than I Expect You to Die 1.
Sometimes I look at them because they make me happy.
It was still fun, but you know, it felt way shorter.
You don't have to play the series in order, but if you'd like to, you'll find the first 2 games bundled in the MetaQuest store for
40% off. They are
for a
worth the
limited time.
price. They are worth the price.
That's not all Shell Games is working on. They made a promise at last year's showcase. 3 games over the next 2 years. Hot off the press, let me introduce you to Silent Slayer, Vault of the
Okay.
Vampire.
Ooh.
Silent Slayer is a single-player horror game that'll bring you face-to-face with
There's that
slumbering
other
vampires.
horror game on
And as you
Quest
might guess from the title,
that's like shell shaded and stuff like that. I haven't played that yet, but it
as
seems
Shell Games
really
puts
good.
it, silence is golden, sound is death. Spooky. Let's take
A
peek.
stealth-based horror game in VR. Okay.
Keep silent. Gently. At last,
Okay.
aim for the center of the chest. And do not be gentle.
Is it gonna be like Paranormal Activity Exorcist VR? Because that like 5 episodic game was really good. It had 5 episodes in total. I don't know why I said 5 episodic. I said it stupidly. I'm sorry. I apologize. I'm an idiot.
At last year's showcase, we revealed Ghostbusters: Rise of the Ghost Lord.
Yes, I do remember that.
In the iconic Ecto-1. For this year's show, Sony
The
Pictures
VR
and Dreams put
Ghostbusters
together
game.
a
Oh my
full
god.
dossier on the
So
Ghost Lord
much gets announced within a year and you forget all about it.
So mean. Along the way, we'll get a glimpse glimpse of the West Coast's first Ghostbusters.
There's also
HQ.
that other Ghostbusters game that's
Iconic
out on
scenes, the
PC
landmarks,
that's like an
and
asymmetric
the
multiplayer game,
characters that you'll be
which is
tracking.
kind of, it's not terrible.
Let's take a look.
It could be better, right? But it wasn't bad. It's just that, you know, it was kind of lacking in content.
You think you know the whole story of the Ghostbusters. Well, you don't know my story. 1984. My research brought me to Columbia University, where I studied under the Ghostbusters. They dismissed my work, called it dangerous. But in San Francisco, I can show.
See, this is what I mean by we'll see games that have like huge IPs. You know, at least like 3 of them, right?
Could I know my research would stir a dormant evil? Alcatraz, tortured souls, whose guilt I could drain and drain again. Their pain, the price of progress.
Okay. So it's not gonna be outright horror based. It's gonna be more comical and multiplayer. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. No. It all depends on how much content you have, right? If it comes out and it's only like 5 levels, then yikes.
Am the genius who gave the world endless clean energy. The Ghost Lord is coming.
What have I brought upon the world? The time of the Ghost Lord is here.
Rise of the Ghost Lord. Coming this fall. Good, good. I'm actually excited about that. Thank you. My dog is starting to make noises in the background
Check
again.
this out. The team let me into the San Francisco Ghostbusters HQ a little early, and it's still under construction. But I've got my proton
Stop
pack,
being bad.
my
Stop
PKE
that.
meter, and I know exactly who I'm teaming up with to take out the Ghost Lord. Because if there's one thing you can
Is
say
it
about me,
Zuckerberg? Is it Marky Mark?
that I ain't afraid of no ghost.
You said that in the most dainty way possible.
Anyway,
I ain't afraid of no
we
ghosts.
asked one
You sound
question
like you were scared of ghosts.
developers
What do you
Ratchet
want,
X,
dog?
What's something players will love about your new game? They
Stop
said,
it.
You can lose an arm,
Stop.
then pick it back up and bash your enemies with it. There you go. Underdogs is a physics-based brawler where you wrap yourself in your 5-ton gorilla mech and rampage through New Bracca, the
It's a
22nd
mech?
century
Oh my
mech
God.
fighting capital of
Hell
the
yeah.
world. Take on whatever the pit
We
masters
needed
throw
like
your way,
a
and
kind of
upgrade
like
your
Steel
mech to
Battalion
even more
type
fearsome.
fucking VR game.
But remember,
The only one that
warrior
comes to mind right now is the one on
players
PlayStation
every
VR,
life
which
in the
is
city will be gunning for you.
what was it called?
So get ready
Battlegrounds, Battle
to claw your
Tank,
way up the
something.
food chain.
There's not that, you know, there's not that many good like mech-based VR games.
Yo, this city ain't never gonna let 2 base boys like us in.
I'm sorry, what the fuck did he say to me?
Jungle out here, bruv.
Oh my god, it's that it's that terrible fucking Beyond Good and Evil 2 monkey dialogue. And what is this? Is this fucking, oh my god. Is this European hip hop? London hip hop? God. You know what, honestly, for European style hip hop, it's not as bad as I'm used to hearing. It's pretty alright. Stop it. You stop. My dog thinks every time I put this headset on, I can't see him. I can totally see him. So stop it. And cut it out. My guy, if I'm in a mech and I'm dying and my partner starts yelling at me, bruv, get out of your mech, bruv, I'm gonna shoot myself just to end it. Bruv, your mech is damaged. Stop looking at me, dog. I can see you. Zero. Stop it. Stop it.
At last year's show, we revealed NFL Pro Era, the first NFL and NFLPA licensed VR football sim.
That game looks like it's gonna be ass,
Games
just
launched
on
last
concept
October,
alone.
completed over 3 million NFL seasons and unlocked
Oh wait, it's out already?
1 million trophies.
Wait, people are playing that game? Is it good? I hope it's good for the people who bought it. But then again, you know, people. Oh my god, I don't care.
The goal last year at Status Pro was to give people
Oh
the
my god.
experience of being NFL QB1, feeling the rush of stepping onto the field and leading your favorite NFL team to victory. And the positive response we got from our community was over.
We're having our fucking Ubisoft Pele moment right now.
This year, upping the game with the next evolution.
Get up, make a sandwich. You know?
This year is all about showing the world what you got. With the new version of NFL Pro Era, we're expanding multiplayer.
You know, as I'm watching this, I can't stop thinking that Street Fighter 6 comes out tonight, and I'm more excited about that right now. Stop. My dog keeps testing me. He keeps testing me. I'm gonna body slam you if you don't stop it.
The next version of NFL Pro Era will build on last year's game in so many cool
Hey,
ways.
stop.
Cannot wait to get it.
Stop it. Sit.
Check us out on social.
Don't do it.
We posted a lot of community and game updates there before we launch this fall. This is really cool, by the way.
Is it cool? I don't think it's cool.
Moving on from the field,
You know, if I want to play sports, I'll just go outside and do it.
Resolution Games, creators of Blastin and Demio, revealed their latest project, Racket Club, an all-new sport designed exclusively for VR. You
know what sport was designed exclusively for VR? Something called Lone Echo. Was it Lone Echo? What was it called? Echo VR? And then you guys canceled it. Not canceled. You kind of just, I guess, yeah, canceled. Canceled the word. You guys ruined it. Stop looking at my dog keeps looking at me like I can't see him. Stop it. He wants to get up, run around in circles, and it's gonna make a lot of noise on my wooden floors, and it's gonna echo into my headset. Listen, all you gotta do is lay down for a bit. By the way, I don't have to react to this. I don't care about it. All you have to do is lay down until the showcase is over. Then we'll do whatever you want, right? I'll do whatever you want. Maybe not whatever. Sometimes my dog tries to Son of Sam me and he's trying to tell me to kill everybody in my vicinity. But I will not do that. Not yet anyways. I'm not that desperate. I also love how they announced this by saying they created a whole new sport for VR. My guy, it's just extreme VR tennis, racquetball, badminton. Like,
at our debut gaming show,
why are you whining? What do you want from me?
Trailer for Wraith: The Oblivion Afterlife.
I'm sorry, what? Oh God. It was the first VR game. Wraith: The Oblivion Afterlife. Wasn't that game announced at like Game Awards show like 2 years ago? Oh wait, no, that game was called like Witchfire or something, right? Burnfire or something, Bonfire or something like that. So this is a completely different game from that. Whatever happened to that game, by the way?
The blood of mortals and use your vampiric abilities to become the ultimate justice.
Also, when she said Wraith, I thought she said a different word, and that's why I was confused for a moment. I'm like, excuse me, what the f did you just say to me?
Vampire the Masquerade Justice.
I'm sorry, what about Vampire the Masquerade? What? Alright, Zero, for real now? You gotta shut your mouth. He's whining now because I won't give him attention. I'm trying to actually pay attention to this right now. They said Vampire the Masquerade. Hold up. Hold up. Hold up. Stop whining at me. Stop whining at me. You stop it. I can see you. That was weird. That was a weird. That shadow phase ability looked so weird.
But the guilty must be punished.
Every time I turn and look this way, I'm looking at my dog, by the way.
You do well to remember that. Because if you don't, I'll make things very uncomfortable for you.
Vampire the Masquerade Justice coming late 2023. I can see you. Go sit. Stop doing that. What do you... Stop it.
Next, an adventure that never needs to end. This one is special to me. It's developed by Othergate, a studio co-founded by 4 VR veterans who I used to work with for years on the Oculus Studios team on our very first and super popular franchise, Dead and Buried. I know
Dead and Buried, I
firsthand
don't know
these
what that
guys
is.
are masters at making fun multiplayer games, and I am honored to announce their next project, Dungeons of Eternity. This 1 to 3 player dungeon crawler generates levels from hundreds of unique chambers.
It wasn't Dungeon. Is this a new announcement? I felt like I heard that name before. Stop.
Deep caverns.
Go sit.
Battle monstrous enemies with melee and magic. Solve puzzles, avoid traps, gather loot, escape back
My dog
to
keeps
safety,
getting up. He
level
won't
up,
stop.
and then do it all over again in a brand new dungeon. Take
I'm gonna
a
start
look.
throwing pillows at him. Isn't this Dungeons of Eternity? I mean, there's a lot of dungeon crawler multiplayer VR games already, right? Yeah, no, this is new. This is new. Okay, I don't remember seeing this before. It may not be new, you know? I could be completely wrong. What are you doing? What are you doing? I can see you. My dog got up and he's like, I'm a bolt between your legs. You want to shoot? If I give you one of my shoes, will you calm down? My dog likes to take my shoes and socks and lay down with them. I mean, I'm pretty sure a lot of dogs do that, so I'm gonna give him one of my shoes. Here you go. You want a shoe? There you go. Maybe that will calm you down a little bit. Okay.
Okay.
Also, I want to point out how
but we must have other
earlier I was like,
classics
the
in
Oculus is
games, right?
publishing it, but it's gonna be on MetaQuest. So they're keeping the Oculus name. I know that Oculus is owned by Facebook, right? I know that, right? I'm just surprised that they're still keeping the Oculus name and not just changing it completely. Because they changed the name of the headset. But they're keeping the Oculus name for some reason. Also, what is this? I wasn't paying attention. Based on a classic bestseller. With millions of fans globally. I don't know what it is, but it looks cool though.
It's you. Don't be afraid. I'm here to help. There are many like me here, trapped in this house.
I'm getting... Okay, hold up. It's coming to me.
Each night,
The Haunted Mansion?
guests arrive.
No, not the Haunted Mansion. Fuck.
Stout, what do you want? Show yourself.
The Seven Guests. Okay, I don't know what the hell that is. Is that like a book series or something? What is that? But hey, I did say they would do some mystery-based game. Those are always fun in VR.
Mostly known for ushering in the CD-ROM era, once upon a time.
Oh,
And
okay.
it's cool to see Vertigo Games and Vertigo Studios Rotterdam staying true to the original, but reimagining it.
My dog
for a
seemed to
new
have...
era.
He has calmed down with the shoe now. He is now
Volumetric
laying
videos
down and
show the
sleeping.
live-action performances of actors to help tell the game's story. They're also fully recreating the iconic mansion in 3D for the first time.
Okay.
Just don't be surprised if it starts changing shape around you. It is haunted after all.
Okay, that's very...
In addition to
There's
the
another
Seven
game for
Vertigo is
VR
working
that
on
I forgot
Arizona
what it's
Sunshine
called.
2.
What it was called? Shadows of Mirror or something? Something like that. And I wanted to get it, but...
Have been waiting to see for a long time, including me.
But it didn't
You might have
seem...
seen a CG reveal recently, but today we have another short teaser for you. Time to say hello to your old pal Freddy, and hello to a new friend as well.
Old pal Freddy. Here comes... Wait, old pal Freddy. Wait, what? Oh. He's just talking about Arizona. They're just talking about Arizona Sunshine. Okay. I thought they were talking about Five Nights, and then, like, I didn't see any type of, like, Five Night aesthetic, so fucking... My mind just went, Freddy Krueger? What? The name of the dog is Freddy. I never played Arizona Sunshine. I wanted to buy it. I did. But I just never played it. Oh, wait a minute, my dog's getting iffy.
You'll survive the desolate waste of Arizona with your new best friend, Buddy.
He got up and started shaking, but now he's laying down again.
Even when Freddy's are trying to take a bite out of it. Arizona Sunshine 2 launches later this year, so be sure to check out the game's extended CG.
I mean, Arizona Sunshine was it was like one of those early VR games that I kind of wanted, but then as time passed, I really didn't care too much about it.
The hit series Stranger Things is coming to VR.
Yes, I remember the Stranger Things VR announcement.
You're going to be spending a lot of time there. In this chilling psychological horror experience, you are Vecna, invading people's minds and conjuring up their worst nightmares.
Okay, I stopped watching Stranger Things at like the beginning of season 3, like most people did. So everything from season 3 and up, I don't know jack shit about, right? But I'm guessing Vecna is that muscle man looking guy, the guy that looks like meat from Mortal Kombat.
Saw a means to realize my potential, to transcend my human form, to become the predator.
You know, I liked season 2 of Stranger Things. I know a lot of people didn't like it, but I really enjoyed it. Season 3, though, the beginning of it made me want to tear my hair out, and that's why I stopped. So I'm not really sure if it's good or not anymore. Oh, there's 11. Fun meat creatures. I will say it is interesting playing from what I assume is the viewpoint of the monster, right? So that would be very interesting.
Next, it's time to strap into your omnidirectional mobility gear and prepare to fight the unthinkable. Attack on Titan is a best-selling manga series.
Okay. The moment she said omnidirectional, I went, huh?
An exhilarating VR game. Attack on Titan Unbreakable lets you join the Scout Regiment and go head-to-head with the Titan.
The physics in this game better be good. That's all you need. You just need that Unity fan game but in VR, honestly, and then that's all you got.
Some of you may already be familiar.
I played the other Attack on Titan games, you know, the Muso-like games. I didn't play the 3DS one because that one was Japan only, but you know, those were enjoyable, very good. They get, they feel repetitive after a while, but you know, once in a while when you go back to it, you just remember how fun. Oh, it's just a fucking CG trailer. Damn it. You know what? If the physics on like the omnidirectional gear is anywhere near as smooth as Iron Man VR's flight controls were, then it's fine. It's totally fine. Also, it better be multiplayer, because nothing would be more funny than flying around and being like, "Yo, Thomas, you got him?" And then Thomas is in the corner like, "I think he got me. Yep, he got me." Yeah, okay. And then Beast Titan starts coming out and shit. Coming this winter. Alright. Armor Titan. Better be multiplayer.
In 2011, Polish developer People Can Fly, the creators behind Outriders and Painkiller, introduced the world to
I don't know if Painkiller was good and Outriders was dog shit.
Skill shot. Kick him into a cactus.
Also, by the way, speaking of games just in general, did you know the System Shock remake is out now? It's just there now. You can go and play it and buy it.
Forget imagining it. We've got it. Here's your first look at Bulletstorm in VR.
Bulletstorm? Wait. I played Bulletstorm and it was, it was a fun distraction, right? So just the whole entire game in VR, just alright. I never finished Bulletstorm, but it was a fun distraction when I played it. You know, I probably was like 3/4 of the way done with that game. You know what? Bulletstorm is very fast paced, very at least for the time it came out, very fast paced. You know, kind of a not as fast paced as like Quake or anything, but you know, fast enough, right? So this being in VR would be very fun. Okay. I don't think Bulletstorm was multiplayer, though. I'm pretty sure that was just single player. Which isn't a bad thing, right? Okay. That's good. That's a good choice. Pretty niche. Good choice, though. Really good choice.
This is the Bulletstorm we all know and love.
Hmm.
Every skill shot, every story beat fully recreated from the ground up for VR. And for the first time, you'll actually be able
I would really love it if they took the
devastating blows and
Resident Evil 4 VR version that exists, you know, the original Resident Evil 4 VR that you can only play in Quest standalone, and if they brought a PC port over for it, because there's no PC port for it at all. You can't play it on your PC, which kind of sucks.
Final game, I know you've been waiting for an update on Assassin's Creed in VR.
I forgot Assassin's Creed in VR was a thing. Oh.
Is coming to the MetaQuest store by the end of the year. Tune in to Ubisoft Forward on June 12th for the
Oh, I forgot about Ubisoft Forward. Oh, they're always so dog shit half the time.
Let's get into it.
Okay, what are we talking about?
2019, Asgard's Wrath took us on an epic journey.
Okay, so their last game is Asgard's Wrath. It's not going to be Grand Theft Auto. I'm assuming, like I said earlier, I'm assuming that they quietly canceled the Grand Theft Auto San Andreas VR thing.
More in store for you. From Sanzaru Games and Oculus Studios, this is the world premiere.
Wait, Sanzaru? Like the monkey logo, Sly Cooper Sanzaru?
Loki's evil invades all realms.
Yeah, okay, it's the people who did Sly Cooper 4. I didn't know. I did not know that Sanzaru was behind it. Okay. I always heard good things about Asgard's Wrath, right? Haven't had a chance to play it. But usually when you check like what VR games I should buy for my Quest or whatever, one of the biggest things that a lot of people say that are like up on the list is Asgard's Wrath. But they never show game for some reason. Whenever they do list for like VR games, they don't show gameplay of Asgard's Wrath. I don't know why.
Exact your vengeance and unleash your wrath.
Oh my god, that is a big lady. I am feeling some things for that. Looks like a cool game. So far I'm seeing enemy designs that don't rely on spiders, which is really great. Cool Hawkman people. Alright, yeah. Winter of this year.
Asgard's Wrath 2 is an all-new standalone adventure in this epic series. Freed from prison by the Weavers of Fate, you'll set out on a new quest across time and space. From the Norse realms to the deserts of ancient Egypt. Here on the Great Sand Sea,
Egypt. I thought they were going to start saying Aztec for some reason.
Myth to stop Loki from upending all of creation. When the original
Oh, that
Asgard's
pesky trickster god up to his misdeeds again. All that trickery.
Brutal physics-based combat and stunning graphics.
My dog is starting to get in his feelings again.
Standard for wireless VR. This is the deep and immersive action RPG that you've been waiting for. Packing enormous, free-roaming environments, gorgeous visuals, and well over 60 hours of exploration and tense combat into MetaQuest 2 and MetaQuest 3.
Okay.
Today, my friend Matt Kramer, head of design at
So,
Sanzaru Games, will take us on a tour.
She said earlier that they talked about MetaQuest 3 earlier this morning. When I was waiting for the for the showcase to start, there were some people in the chat saying that holy shit, the MetaQuest 3 trailer came out, right? Which I just kind of, you know, I kind of just shrugged because a lot of people were saying dumb random shit in the chat, so I'm just like, it wasn't there earlier today, so you know, releasing it 20 minutes, releasing it an hour before the showcase, I was like, I don't really believe you, right? But you know what? I'll take a quick peek at it after this, right?
Not only will you travel through new Asgardian locations like Muspelheim, the land of fire, the Weavers of Fate will
I'm sorry, how did he pronounce Messelheim?
like the vast
Muspelheim? Did he say Muspelheim? Is it Muspelheim? Meffelheim? I thought it was Meffelheim.
beyond the scope of any
Is it
other
Meffelheim?
game on
Messelheim?
MetaQuest
What is it? Now he's got me
Come
second
alive
guessing
in
myself.
Asgard's Wrath 2.
It's a cool panther looking lady.
Caves and dungeons, characters to meet,
Travel well.
monsters to battle, quests and side quests.
Right off the bat, it just looks way more entertaining than Gods and Monsters. Or, wait, my bad. My bad. It's not called Gods and Monsters no more. What did Ubisoft change the name of that game to? Phoenix Rising? Something like that? Something Phoenix Rising?
Hours upon hours exploring this
That game's shit. That game's terrible.
You might decide to prove your combat
Oh,
prowess
I haven't seen any spiders, but big scorpion thing. But you know what? The scorpion don't look that scary. It looks video gamey, which is nice.
and animal parts to craft useful consumable goods, such as bait to attract wildlife, or a ward that provides a temporary AoE benefit wherever you throw it. But it's not all about survival. Kick back and fish, or beat your high score at the slingshot shooting gallery. There's no shortage of stuff to do.
There's a spooky mummy. Don't open it. He's gonna hurt you. Oh, it's spooky.
These worlds are so big, you're going to want some more speed as you move through them.
Ooh, mounts.
You'll have the power of a god at your fingertips. As with Asgard's Wrath, you'll be able to transform a few brave animals into unique warrior followers to help you solve puzzles and eviscerate enemies.
What kind of hentai plot is that? I met this kind cat on the street. Turned out it was a magical cat girl. She's now with me forever.
Of course, what's vast on foot or mount can look very different to a god.
Okay. This is the Zelda VR that you want.
Scale perspective.
Got some puzzles in there.
Cosmic powers to manipulate the mortal world around you. Reach inaccessible areas, solve puzzles, and more.
It's nice that we're getting a proper full game in VR.
Egypt is full of would-be heroes who need your godly assistance to end.
And it's nice to see that, you know, it's nice to see that the setting of Egypt looks really interesting rather than just here's a bunch of sand and pyramids and maybe the Nile River. And that's it. My dog is being testy. Hey, you better stop.
The first of these heroes
You better stop doing it. I'm gonna get you.
With a grudge against the gods.
You better stop. I see you.
Make an unlikely pair, but you'll have to work together to take down fearsome enemies like the bloodthirsty goddess Sekhmet. Abraxas seeks vengeance against Sekhmet for the murder of his father. With his boomerang axe, whip sword, and bladed shield at your command, he'll stop at nothing to defeat her.
I don't know, that god can do whatever she wants to me. I'm just saying.
Us included. It was vicious and brutal. Whether swinging a sword, throwing an axe, or even
that was sweet. That looks nice.
Combat made you feel powerful.
A cool ass power whip. Ugh, look at that. That's cool. Don't you test me. You better stop it. You were fine for the last bit. Hey, stop it.
You had a chance to remove their runic shields. This loop had to be completed 3 or 4 times before you could start damaging an enemy. In Asgard's Wrath 2, our updated combat system is centered around player choice, nothing is holding you back.
Okay, so they were like we had a stupid combat system in the first game that was kind of annoying. So we just made it more fun now.
Let you cut through your enemy's defenses with ease. We've also expanded the systems to include elemental types for a greater degree of player customization and wider variety amongst enemy archetypes. This time, we have a full physics system implemented for weapons. With swords,
I noticed that. I noticed the physics system. I didn't want to say anything because I didn't want to like kind of jinx myself and be like, is this a physics-based system? It looks pretty neat. You know? Oh, motherfucker! Oh my God, catching axes and shit. Motherfucker threw that shit back at you. Holy shit! Can I throw a shield like I'm Captain America? Shield bash an enemy? Bash him with a shield, throw my sword at them?
Rain down on a horde of enemies. You'll also discover relics you can slot into your weapons and armor that will provide
You can attune weapons and stuff.
buffs,
Okay.
like adding fire damage to your weapon or heal over time, allowing you to customize your weapon set against each enemy you face.
I mean, the last like combat heavy game I played in VR was Until You Fall, and there was kind of a problem where like it was very fast paced, that like sometimes just the quest tracking wasn't fast enough, right? Even though I would like it would be like put your sword in this position or your knife or whatever in this position to block or whatever, and I would do that and I would still get hit. And I'll be like, come on, man.
Stronger armor, powerful super attacks, and relics to use against you. Some will even heal each other, boost each other's damage, or call for reinforcements.
Okay.
You'll have to use all the strength, endurance, speed, and quick thinking you can muster.
All right. This is definitely like one of the one of the first like real AAA VR games. You know?
For a true challenge, any
I mean there are AAA VR games that exist, but they still kind of feel a little gimmicky, right? There's only like a handful of them that aren't that gimmicky. You know, like Bone Labs and Boneworks and stuff like that. Where that one's like less of a gimmick and just like here's this great physics-based system.
Against some of the toughest time-limited challenges the Rifts have to offer. Face increasingly ferocious enemies as you delve deeper into these endless labyrinths, encountering the ghosts of players who fell victim to the rifts before you. Whether friend or foe, these specters will be part of your dungeon, helping or hindering your progress.
Okay.
Survive long enough, and you'll earn a spot on the leaderboards. And
A little bit of not direct PvP, but like a nice like phantom system.
All the unique dangers you'll
It buffered for a second, made me scared.
I hope that this first look at Asgard's Wrath 2 has you excited. We've got so much more to show you. More heroes, more companions, more gods, Loki anomalies. I can't wait to show you more.
Cool ass looking chaos gods. You saw that shit? All right.
Okay, now head over to the MetaQuest store because pre-orders of Asgard's Wrath 2 are open. Pre-order and you'll get a copy of the original Asgard's Wrath on PC. You don't have to play it before, but it'll add some fun context. You'll also get immediate access to the Great Sand Sea home environment I'm standing in now. And unlock
Quest, can you do me a favor and fix your fucking home environments? Because sometimes when I load my Quest and it switches back to the default home environment, and I'm like, what the fuck's that about? I didn't change it.
Those who pre-ordered will get access to the Sword of Ra and the Sun God's battle armor.
All right, I'm guessing that's the end.
Of our main
Yep.
showcase. But stick around for more because up next we have some of the most passionate VR creators sitting down.
Yeah, they're gonna have a nice dev talk thing.
We're running a
All right.
sale on favorites like NFL Pro Era, Resident Evil 4.
Oh God. Oh God. Listen, guys, if you have a Quest and you haven't played Resident Evil 4 VR, do yourself a favor. It's on sale. Do yourself a favor. It is completely worth it. It is completely worth it.
Of course, there's so much more we want to share with you. We plan to announce more games, major updates to existing titles.
Okay, so no Grand Theft Auto, right? Which I expected it, right?
And thanks to the developers who helped
I expected it. I'm pretty sure a lot of people are going to be butthurt about it, but I'm expecting that they quietly, you know, they went fucking hush hush, don't tell nobody. We canceled it quietly, right? Okay, well that's cool. I'm gonna do my little crouch now. Check this out.
I'm gonna be in so much trouble if this leaks, but this actually looks a lot like Quest 6. The Ecto 1? Oh yeah, that's.
I'm sorry.
No, they're not getting it.
What are these scripted bloopers? That was gross. I'm gonna be in so much trouble if this leaks. Oh my god. Okay. Where is? Hold up. I gotta switch over to. There we go. All right. Okay, I'm gonna do myself a quick favor. Yeah, people are bitching about no GTA. Hey, guess what? Get over it, you babies. Second of all, you stop it. My dog's being a dum-dum again. I'm just gonna head over and see where the MetaQuest. Oh, they changed the page, introducing MetaQuest 3. All right. Yeah, I'm just gonna scroll down. Here it is. A 1 minute coming this fall. Oh, really? Okay, hold up. I just want to see. The what you call it, features on it. Pancake lenses, a better strap, better performance with a new chip, higher resolution, of course. Any like eye tracking or anything? You're not really giving me... Okay, full color pass-through. That's good. New controllers. I'm not seeing any straps for them, which makes it very scary. You gotta show me some features of the damn headset, man. Come on. I don't listen, powerful, whatever. Tell me the features of the headset. Okay, $500, but you, alright, well, we're just gonna, what the hell is this? The Lost Goosebumps box, what the fuck is that? Kids Leaves to, I don't know what the hell that page is. Hey, look at all the videos I watch, guys. Look at that. Look at that, that's great. Anyways, we're gonna head over to, back over to MetaQuest real quick and just kind of do like a little overview. My dog will not stop. He will not stop. You know, there doesn't seem to be anything too crazy, right? I mean, I can't say too crazy. You know, there are things that I'm sitting here like there's not nothing too crazy. Meanwhile, we just saw fucking Asgard's Wrath 2, and that game is definitely crazy. I'm just saying, like, it's exciting, but it's not something that makes me, you know, I'm not gonna get up and run around my room, right? And be like, whoa, my God, I can't believe, whoa, right? I'm not that type of guy. But I am interested in a lot of this things. Mostly, I will say the thing I am mostly interested in is the mystery-based stuff, because I eat that shit up, right? I love a good mystery, and I love feeling smart, even though I'm probably dumb. But anyways, so Death Game Hotel, I mean, I still want Danganronpa VR to be a real game, which they will probably never make. So, which is why I'm really sad that they did that demo in the first place. That you can still play on PlayStation VR, not PlayStation VR 2, PlayStation VR 1, right? I'm still upset that demo exists. Makes me very upset because it showed us what Danganronpa VR could have been, right? And it is amazing. Oh my God! But hopefully Death Game Hotel can deliver. It still seems to be in development, you know. That was like early game footage we saw, right? Not alpha, you know. If you see game footage like that and people say it's alpha game footage, it's a fucking lie. It's probably like beta, early beta maybe. Mid beta, maybe late beta, who knows. But a nice story based mystery death game, whatever. I want to know what the death game really entails. I want to know if it's more of a trial based thing like Danganronpa, or if it's like the Zero Escape series, where that's technically a death game, but it's more of a like escape room type situation. Seems like that you can hang out with the characters and, increase their bonds and stuff. And also, the game is headed by Swery, which is very interesting. Swery is very interesting with his writing. For those who don't know who Swery is, I believe he is behind the mind behind A Good Life, Deadly Premonition 1 and 2, and what's the other game that's first? I had it in my head and I instantly forgot. Oh yeah, Dark Dreams Don't Die, D4, that Kinect game that came out for the Xbox One, that they killed because it didn't sell well because it was a Kinect based game, even though for using the Kinect it actually controlled pretty well. And I believe what else did Swery make? I think he did the missing JJ Files. I think that was a Swery game as well. Yeah, so Swery is a fun developer. I like Swery. Drink King. Is Drink King Swery? Is Swery... I'm trying to think. Is Swery No More Heroes, or is that Suda 51? I think that's Suda 51. Is Swery No More Heroes, or is that Suda 51? Lollipop Chainsaw is Suda 51, right? There's a lot of weird Japanese developing stuff. So, but anyways, Death Game Hotel, I'm very interested in that. Power Wash Simulator. Actually, I am interested in that. I am interested in that, right? And interested, right? Mainly because it'll be nice to just have a chill game, right, in VR, which is why I wanted Visceral Cleanup, right? And if it has like some type of multiplayer stuff in it, it'll be fine. Also, if it has that Final Fantasy VII like Midgar map that they put in there, because I know that's a thing in Power Wash Simulator apparently, like that would be pretty cool as well. What's the name of the bike that Cloud has? What is it? The Daytona? I think it's called the Daytona. That'll be a nice chill little moment. Buy it for like $15 maybe, what else? Update for Walk Around Mini Golf, Walk Around, Walkabout, whatever. We Are One is finally a game, right? Instead of like an early access app lab thing. That's cool. Demio gets an wait, is that an update or is that a new game for Demio? I think it's an update. I'm gonna assume it's an update. Like a paid DLC. I kind of forgot what it was already, right? Let me just scroll a little bit here, see what we got. Other things that were like announced shortly as well. Like all this, Tank Arena. Was that what it was called? No, I don't know. Whatever. Beat Saber Queen stuff. No More Rainbows. No More Rainbows look cool, right? Because like a lot of people say Gorn is a great game, but me, I just really don't like the style of Gorn. It just looks really ugly to me, honestly. So having a game kind of like that with a better aesthetic, in my opinion, is definitely going to be more fun. And it has like actual level design and platforming instead of just being like a small arena thing, right? So that's interested. I keep saying interested. When I say that, I mean that I am interested. That's interesting, right? Samba de Amigo, right? And I Expect You to Die 3. Also, I mean, there's not really much to say there. They're just good games, right? We got 2 vampire games. Holy shit. Silent Slayer, a horror-based stealth game, which, if it's anything as fun as the Paranormal Activity VR game, that would be very, very fun indeed. and Vampire the Masquerade Justice looks pretty janky, I'm not gonna lie, but I'm always down for more Vampire the Masquerade. You know, especially since I'm still waiting for Vampire the Masquerade 2, and I want that game very badly. Underdogs, that's that mech thing, right? A good, fast-paced mech shooter, that'll be fun. Last, like, real mech game I think I played in VR was, what was it called? Big Rigs on PSVR, right? You know, and then that studio went under or something like that. I forgot, I don't remember. You know, I just don't like the dialogue. The dialogue makes me want to fucking... I'll kill my damn self to get away from that dialogue. The enemies are after you, bruv. Watch out. Like, shut up. Shut up. Stop talking to me like that. Fucking, I'm getting shot at over here. Stop calling me bruv. All the sports shit, I really don't give a fuck about. I can go outside and do that. Ghostbusters VR. I want to see more gameplay of it, right? I want to see... I want it to have a sizable amount of content, you know, because it can basically just be like Ghostbusters version of Left 4 Dead, you know, in VR with your friends. My dog is testing me again. Stop it. You. Hey, I see you. You're looking at me like I don't see you, like you're testing me. I see you. I have to like lunge at him for him to understand that I see him. If I get up and I walk over there, yeah. Motherfucker. I had to get up that time because he didn't move. Did my character's hair... What the hell? My character's hair is like all messy now. It's like all in his eye and shit. What the fuck? Was that always like that? That's weird. Yeah, what the fuck was I saying? Yeah, the Ghostbusters game. You know, I just wanted to have a sizable amount of content. Other than that, it looks pretty fine, right? It looks like a fun distraction for like maybe like 2 weekends, right? If you can get like a group of friends to do it with you, that'll be fun. Dungeons Eternity. Same thing, yeah, same thing as Ghostbusters, really. You know, a nice like 2, maybe 3 weekends dungeon crawling. You know, if you have multiple classes to deal with, that'll be fun to check that out. But there's only so much that like a procedurally generated like content thing can take you, right? Before it gets repetitive and boring. You know, unless you got friends who just want to do Call of Duty Zombies every single time that you play games with them, then I guess that'll never get boring. What else is there? Let's see. Arizona Sunshine 2, I really don't care, honestly. Not because it's bad, just because I'm not interested. Stranger Things VR. I can't really say much about that. I mean, I gotta watch more Stranger Things first, but I hope it's good for the people who want it. The Seventh Guest. That I'm guessing that's just like a VR remake of like an old game, like Escape from Monkey Island or whatever. But I love a good mystery. I love a good haunted house. I love horror. Put it all together in a whodunit type mystery, and you get to like stop testing me. And you get to you know, you really want to do this? You want to do this song and dance? We can do this all day, motherfucker. You're making this video longer than it has to be. My dog is really testing me. I've had interruptions from my dog before in my videos, but never this much. He definitely wants something. I don't know what he wants, but he wants something, and he is like super aggro about it. But yeah, the Seven Guests, I'm interested in it. I'm definitely gonna be buying that day one because I just love a good mystery. And since I don't know nothing about the original, you know, that'll be nice for me. Speaking about things that I will probably be getting day one, Attack on Titan VR, right? I mean, if you can just get the mobility right, alone, that'll be enough to sell me, right? Of course, you need to have more content than just like going through like the little town area or whatever, because there's so many games that, I mean, there's only so many locations you can go to in Attack on Titan, by the way. Like, it's not really location heavy, right? it's action heavy and like kind of story heavy, but in terms of like locations and stuff like that, it's not really that much happening. So you're really gonna have to get that movement system down, right? And just make the make the gameplay loop very entertaining, right? And if you can put multiplayer in that, that'll be fun as well. Bulletstorm, I mean, if you played Bulletstorm before, the game itself is slightly above average. Putting it in VR, nice fast-paced game, nice distraction. I mean, I'm gonna put it in my mind, I'm just gonna put it right next to like Sniper Elite VR, perfectly fine. I still think that if you put Bulletstorm next to Resident Evil 4 VR, Resident Evil 4 VR is the better game, right? Just on principle of how those games are already, right? Which Resident Evil 4 VR is on sale right now. If you have a Quest, go buy it in the Quest store. Please do yourself a favor. That game is great. Asgard's Wrath, already talked about it. You know, they talked about it for long enough, so yeah, it's good. It's fine. If you pre-order it now, you get the first Asgard's Wrath, which you need a PC to play. It is not standalone on Quest. At least that's what I believe. So just be aware of that. You need a PC for that one. And is that everything I want to talk about? Let me see. Onward is, you know, first person shooter, whatever. There's a million of those. Yeah, and everything else was just announced like before the let's call it the showcase. Another Fisherman's Tale and stuff like that. Yeah. So yeah, that's it for the MetaQuest stuff. That trailer for MetaQuest 3 was terrible, by the way. So I'm gonna do my own research and see what the actual features for the MetaQuest 3 is. Which, if it did have eye tracking in it, which it should, if it doesn't, I'm gonna be very upset. But it should, and if it does, I don't know why they wouldn't put that in the trailer, especially if you're asking for $500 for the headset, which is the same exact price as the PlayStation VR 2, right? You know, PlayStation VR 2 is only $600 if you're getting a bundle, I believe, right? I believe if you're getting a bundle. Yeah, but I mean, you know, it was pretty good. It was pretty good. I'm pretty pleased by the Meta Showcase, right? And I'm trying to remember what they did for last year's Meta Showcase, because I'm pretty sure I did watch it on my own time, but I don't remember anything about it. So it must have been super forgettable or just completely dog shit, honestly. But you know what? I would say, watching this showcase after the PlayStation showcase, pretty good. Hopefully, maybe the Ubisoft showcase will be entertaining as well. When they do that, Ubisoft, what is it called? Ubisoft Presents or something? Ubisoft Spotlight? Ubisoft something? I forgot what they call it. I think EA does their own showcase too now. And then there's the Summer Games Fest. And also later this week, there's also the, later this week or beginning of next week? Sometime within a week, you got Apple's keynote stuff, and they're probably going to talk about their VR headset. Yep, a lot's getting announced right now. So, prepare for that. Did Nintendo have a Direct already? They had a Direct earlier this year, right? That's when they did, like, Xenoblade 3 stuff and all that stuff. I think they might do another Direct, maybe. I'm not sure. Anyways, this video is already long enough as is. I'm gonna get going. It's getting hot under this headset without my AC going, and my dog is testing the hell out of me, so he really wants something really bad, and I'm going to appease him. So, with that said, thank you guys for watching, right? And hopefully I'll see you in the next video. I don't know what the next video will be. You know, might be another reaction thing, who knows. But I hope you enjoyed it. And if you have anything to say in the comments to me, or tell me that my opinions are stupid, or that I'm too pessimistic or something, well, guess what? You can go in the comments and do that. I'll read them. But at the end of the day, you're never gonna hurt my feelings. So, yeah. there's that. But yeah, thank you for watching. If you liked it, leave a like and all that other bullshit. And yeah, what else is there to say? My Twitch, Twitter, description below. Follow, support me. I mean, that's all there is to say, really. So yeah, as always, yet again, I want to say thank you guys for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Stay happy, stay healthy, and I'm gonna keep smoking these meats.